We back, got that DC auto comp for Replacer Knight. Now this is a new boss for Global, but a repeat for C, and I believe it's a repeat for KR. I was able to make two comps this time, one being a fully farmable comp and the other not so much. I did do both of these runs on 2x since they both take around 2 minutes, but I do suggest turning 2x off to maximize your DPS. You probably don't have to worry about Ahilde dying as she's used in both comps. Let's go ahead and check them out. Starting off with the free-to-play team, this team is fully farmable. You can get all these units from farming their shards, or from the very beginning when you had the 30 selector for Gayun, or the selector tickets. So we're starting off with Hilde for our tank, Linjian for our DP battery, Rivet and Alkalites for our Kim Hana proc, and then we go into Administrator Riflemen because they're upped, Gayun because she's adorable. Hilde can actually be replaced with probably anything. It kind of worked here because she did tank a little bit for the units, but I don't think she was necessary. Honestly, I thought when they said Fenrir division up, it meant her, but wrong Fenrir division. And then Soyun because, well, she gives us buffs and she def breaks. Going right into it, we just go ahead and auto deploy everybody. You get pretty much a full team right off the bat. Healers coming out a little late, but that's fine. Now we have double rangers to sit here and try to burn down this defender as quickly as possible. Triple defenders for why not. Hilde just zooming in. Now Hilde is actually pretty good here. I like the fact that she gets a shield and doesn't get knocked back here. Aggro's the ad and then throws the ad with the boss. Well, things just go better. Then it's just a giant pew pew fest as we sit here and try to go through this. Now granted, as I said, this is on 2x. You could honestly probably get more damage out of it if you turn 2x off, but because this was a 2-minute long run, I went ahead and left it on just so the video wouldn't be ridiculously long. Now that we got the second shield broken, it's pretty much GG from here. We just need to burn her down before she gets her ulti, which is not going to happen. Of course, Linjian doing Linjian things. For the gear they have, honestly, rather decent damage. For gear, I put Hilde on full damage. She does not need any ground res other than one line, and not even that much. Linjian, I have on the free-to-play CDR gear. Rivet, I have on as much anti-sniper, anti-ground as I could afford with a broken set. Alkalites on attack speed. And granted, please put better gear than what I did here. It'll make your run go so much smoother. Rifleman, same thing. Anti-sniper, anti-ground. Gayun with her EE, broken set with as much anti-sniper and ground as I could find. Hilde's got her EE, which is not necessary, but it's funny. And then just some tank gear. And Soyun just has her case because she's only here for her buff. Ship I used was Enterprise. It has some decent latents, even though we mainly use soldiers. Time to see what we could do on auto with some actual mods. We actually geared this team up. We changed out some of the units for better units, and the ship and the operator for an actual operator. We're still running Hilde and Lin Xian for our front lines. Lin Xian still is our battery. We are running Rivet and Shinatsu for the Kimhana proc. We're going to be leading Shinatsu for her leader bonus, which actually is a defense percent down. Then we have Gayun for the anti-defender damage as well. Abigail for her death break. And then Kurian and Dorothy for the damage. The mods I used here are the usual standard DC mod setup. Minus 25% attack, minus 50% HP, minus 25% A speed, minus 40 skill haste, enemy attack up by 50%, and DP down by 30. Again, we're not running this on or off 2x. I highly suggest running this with 2x turned off just so that you're able to do more damage. Now we're going to get everybody out here, our Kimhana proc going, and just kind of sit here and wait until we build up our team and then push forward with the whole thing. And now that we have, I call her Abigail or Agnes, now that we have her out, we can sit here and get a nice juicy 20% death break on the boss permanently. Now, I'm using Tempest here because it gives a Hilde crit res. She probably doesn't need it, but I was just trying to play safe here. And then on top of that, since I decided to use Kurian, we get a whole bunch of little wardens to sit there and pop off whenever Kurian uses his special. Now, I'm not using Soyun here and instead going for Dorothy because over the long run of an auto fight, she's going to get multiple procs off, which would just make your team do more damage. I think you could honestly replace Kurian, or not replace, but switch Kurian and Agnes around in deploy order, but it seemed to work out really well here with the 9% skill haste he has on him, to where he just positioned himself right as that Tempest wall died. Then after that, it's just beating the boss up until the timer runs out. Of course, as late as Kurian came out, he's still our top DPS. Kurian is OP. Time for the gear for this team. You see full T7 CDR, a Hilde, 76% skill haste with as much ground damage as we can, and we only have one line of ground res on her. Of course, she has her reactor as well. Lin Xian, we got Swift CDR, and it's tanky. We want her to live. We want her to use her ulti as much as possible. Rivet I have on Volcano gear because why not? Her special is pretty strong. Shinatsu, I put her on as tanky CDR as I can, getting her at least over 72% CDR is my preference, but as we see, we're only at 73. Kind of wish I had a second 76 set, to be honest. But A Hilde's funny. Gayun I have on Volcano anti-counter gear, though attack anti-sniper with sniper subs will perform better. But since this is the gear I had, I went ahead and was trying it out. Abigail I have on attack speed, range damage. I prefer getting her on attack speed so that to make sure she can get her death break on the boss. She probably can with just attack anti-sniper, but I just wanted to be safe here. Great, I have on attack because I don't have soldier anti-sniper and just a bunch of crit damage. Only 9% skill haste. And Dorothy I have on swift attack speed. Like I said, over a long run of an auto battle, she will get multiple procs off. She has surefire on the boss. All she needs to do is just sit there and crit, so we just want her getting as many attacks out. Now for the ship, like I said, we use Tempest for defensive reasons, but we do have some offensive latents on it. Not great, but it's sniper ones. Thanks for watching as always. Hope this helps you get the minimum score needed this season. For my first impressions of this boss, this seems like an interesting one. Lots of possibilities. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're feeling extra special, you can also join the Mage army by clicking the join button. You can catch me on Discord, link will be in the description. And if you want to help support this channel, you can also find a link in the description for that as well. And I will see you all next time.